This genius wrote 2 extremely moving musicals before he passed. His work will continue to live on with a 3rd show now running off-Broadway.
Jonathan Larson's legacy has stood the test of time. If you're not sure who we're talking about, maybe you're familiar with this.
Oh my gosh.
All the feels, all back.
That, of course, is Rent, and Larson passed away just hours before Rent's first preview performance. It went on to go on to Broadway, won 3 Tonys, a Pulitzer Prize, and countless other awards.
Yes, Larson's success continued with the movie Tick, Tick, Boom, starring Andrew Garfield. Now a collection of Larson's unheard songs will have their moment in the new show, the Jonathan Larson's Project.
Lauren Marcus and Andy Mientus have been with the project since the beginning when it was just a concert. Let's bring them out. Please welcome to New York Living, Lauren Marcus and Andy Mientus.
Hello.
Hi. So lovely to meet you.
Welcome.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Everybody looks fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome. There's some fresh water from the East River. Just for you. How you guys feeling today?
Good. We're awake.
We're awake, we're alive.
We're awake
the show
and
is
alive.
open, and man, we were working hard, and we're happy to tell you about it.
Talk to us about it. So last night even, you were doing the thing.
Last night was our night off. The
Yeah,
night
yeah,
before that was our opening night after a month of previews.
Yeah.
A lot of hard work.
Yeah, we've been going hard for about 2 months. Rehearsal started January 10th, and we opened the thing, and we actually, I mean, both of us have been with it for about 6 years. We did a series of concerts in 2018, and we kind of saw it through into its opening night off Broadway.
Moment.
Wow.
Yeah, we hear that Jonathan's sister and some of the actors from Rent were there. How was that?
Amazing. To have the support of the family and the original company of Rent and people that knew him have stories to share has really legitimized what we're doing. You know, they tell us constantly how much he would have loved this, how much he would have loved us, and that just feels really, really good.
Yeah.
No pressure.
No pressure at all. I can't even imagine if we walked out and their faces are like, it was good. I feel bad. I liked it.
Right. So tell us a little bit about the plot. What is the show exactly?
Yeah, so the show is really like a collage show. Think of it like a gallery show of all of this previously undiscovered, unheard work by this incredibly important artist in the theater. You know, Jonathan tragically died at the age of 35, right before Rent began, never got to live to see his success. But luckily, he left behind quite a lot of work. He was a meticulous cataloger of his own work. He kept everything really organized, and so now these songs have been brought out of the Library of Congress, brought to thrilling theatrical life in our show, where we present the songs grouped together kind of thematically, so there is a narrative kind of flow to the evening, but it's not a linear plot like in a musical like you might think of it. It's really like you're walking through a gallery, and each new song is a new sketch, a new painting, a new mural, a new little universe that we take you through.
Now, tell us a little bit about each of your characters.
Sure. Well, we technically we're artist 4 and artist 5. Yes, of course. But we were so lucky that our team really wanted to mold our characters to us. And Jennifer Tepper, the conceiver of the Jonathan Larson Project, I think was pretty meticulous when she first thought about who might be singing what song. So they fit pretty well. And then within that, we've gotten to mold the journey. So I would say artist number 5 is kind of a bit of a comedian. And she's kind of, I think looking more at the humorous side of things, and have a song called Break Out the Booze, a crazy one called Hosing the Furniture, whereas I feel like artist number 4 is a little bit more, well, how would you describe him?
Yeah, I think he's a kind of a lost soul searching for things. We're representing kind of versions of ourselves, but also these characters that you meet in the songs, and also I think versions of Jonathan a little bit. Like,
Oh,
I feel
absolutely.
like you're his humor, I'm maybe more his darkness. A whole lot going on.
Yes.
So how do you research something like this? Do you dive head in to get every meticulous detail about Jonathan Larson, or do you try to interpret what you think it is?
I think it's having a healthy dose of both. Like, I know Andy is quite well versed in the Rent sphere and Tick Tick Boom.
Big fan.
And so
Yeah.
I think you've been doing your history for 30-something years.
Yeah. Before I
When you
ever
were a
knew
zygote,
this
yeah.
was a dream I could even have, I would dream of being a part of any Jonathan Larson show. So, there is a lot of research to be done. There's a lot to know about him and about this work and where it came from. But at the end of the day, you have to just approach it like you approach anything as an actor.
Absolutely, and this material was new to us, so it really is looking at it. Of course, you do your homework, you look up all the references, but looking at it with fresh eyes, and that has been an absolute gift because of the quality of the writing. You don't get handed works like that very often.
I'm so happy for them.
Oh my God. that is a project. It's something that it'll be hopefully the crown jewel of anything that you do and legacy that you leave behind.
Hey, it's a good one.
This is
it's
a big
up there.
moment. Big moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. You guys are clearly more than prepared for it, and we can't wait to see it.
Thanks. Come on down to the Orpheum Theater. We're now
Hopefully
playing.
will.
100%. It's we talk to a lot of performers. You two exude so much joy. Truly.
We have a good time together, and we're just happy to just start running the piece and to do this every night.
Just do the thing.
Yeah.
Let's just do the thing.
The hard part's over. Now it's
Truly.
the joyful part.
Excellent. All right, you heard them both. Get tickets. Get them twice, 3 times. See them. JonathanLarsonProject.com is running at the Orpheum Theater until June 1st.